that our temperatures are about normal for this time of year, but without the sun, it kind of feels colder.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the sun makes a huge difference. It's kind of like November.
Yeah.
You get a sunny day in November, it's awesome. When it's gray and gloomy like this, it doesn't feel quite as nice, but temperatures themselves aren't too bad. But Pat, the exciting thing about this week is what happens this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe not exciting if you don't want to lose the hour of sleep. I mean, I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but the later sunsets are something generally to look forward to. That happens overnight, Saturday into Sunday. So our sunset on Saturday will be around 5:45. Our sunset on Sunday will be more like 6:45. So we gain an hour of daylight at the end of the day. Live webcam of Bass Harbor right now shows that the clouds have thickened up even down east, and I think that's going to be the trend that we see across almost all of Maine except for the far northern reaches of the county. We've even got some thicker clouds in York County on top of Agamenticus right now, and this is all out ahead of those snow showers that will move in. Last week I talked about how we'd probably say goodbye to the snowpack in southern Maine. And here's the proof. A week ago, we saw plenty of white stuff on the ground. Not the case right now, and I really don't think today's snow is going to amount to much, especially as you get north into Maine. It's likely that there might even just be a couple of flurries, if anything at all. High temperatures so far reached, I do expect these to climb a little bit, are running a little bit below normal for this time of year. Normally, we'd be around 40 degrees, so highs in the mid-30s are about 5 degrees lower than where we should be. However, that's certainly warm enough to help prevent a lot of the bigger impacts from the snow as it starts to move in. The northern edge of that snow is moving up to the seacoast of New Hampshire right now, and this eventually will settle into Maine. But I want to mention something here. A lot of this snow that you see on the radar isn't actually reaching the ground just yet. We got to get through that dry air first, and it's going to take a little while before that actually happens. If we time this out over the next several hours, by 3 o'clock, we'll likely start to see some flakes, especially along the coastline, York and Cumberland counties to the mid-coast. Down east, it's going to take a little bit longer for the moisture to actually arrive. The snow really doesn't make it that far north. I think that we could end up with some flakes and flurries through Lewiston, Auburn, Augusta, and Bangor, but otherwise really don't expect to see it all that widespread. Temperatures themselves will be falling, but still near freezing, so it's going to be tough for this snow to actually stick on the roads. The biggest impacts and highest risk of some slushy accumulation would be across York County. Take a look moving into the day tomorrow. We don't drop our temperatures back much at all. In fact, temperatures are going to spike through the day tomorrow with high temperatures around 45 to 50 degrees. So much warmer weather is on the way. Here's our snowfall forecast for tonight, coating to an inch across most of Maine, 1 to 2 inches possible right along the edge of the water in the mid-coast. So this is going to be areas like Bristol and then back toward Harpswell, plus 1 to 2 inches for southern Cumberland County into York and southern Oxford counties. Really don't expect big impacts from this. With the warm weather on the way tomorrow, I don't think that we have to worry too much about it lingering, but then things change for the weekend. We're going to have a battle of the air masses. Cold Arctic air trying to build in, warm air also trying to move through, sets up a storm somewhere in the northeast. And depending on the track of this, we could be talking about rain at the coast, mountain snow, and no matter where it tracks, we'll likely be dealing with wind. Seas today 2 to 4 feet, wind coming out of the south about 5 to 15 knots. Water temp 39 degrees. 7-day forecast inland calling for things to become a little bit milder tomorrow and then more active over the weekend. And so, Pat, it's kind of a double whammy here this weekend. We've got stormy conditions on the way. We lose an hour of sleep. I have a feeling a lot of people might be a little groggy come Monday.
I suppose that's true, but the most tend to appreciate the later sunsets.
You can include me in that too.
Thank you, Mike.